Yo, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
This is no ordinary house. It's said to be a gateway to another world. Whenever someone dies, their spirit can be seen wandering around this place. They say the realm people go to after death is somehow connected to this house. And no one really knows how long this house has existed. Tonight, I've brought you some videos directly from the dark web. This happened back in 2017. Karen was sent to jail after launching a deadly attack on her own children. Now, you might wonder, how could a mother ever harm her own kids? But after watching this footage, you'll realize she wasn't in control of herself.
Mom?
What you doing?
It's time to play. Mom? It's time to play. Mom? Mom? It's time to play. Mom? Mom? No, Mom.
What the hell was that?
I told you, really aggressive.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh my gosh.
Is it in here?
Even her kids said that sometimes their mom would disappear in the middle of the night, gone for a day or two, and then suddenly return home. Her husband suspected an affair and eventually filed for divorce. But no one knew the terrifying truth behind it all. If you want me to reveal the full story behind this, drop a comment. The man you see in this video was struggling with a rare mental disorder called Cotard's syndrome, a condition where patients often believe they're dead or see the dead around them. 3 years ago, when his mother passed away, he fell into a deep depression that lasted nearly a year. His father eventually arranged his marriage, hoping it would bring him back to normal life. But soon, his wife began noticing something strange. He would often sit alone, whispering to himself, and whenever she asked, he'd brush it off. One day, while cleaning the pool, something unexplainable seemed to take control of him. The security camera captured everything, and when you look at this footage, it's clear. Something was controlling him. But the moment his wife appeared, that presence vanished, leaving the man trembling as if he had just lost all control over his own body. Chris Netzel was on his way home when suddenly he heard a strange sound. He stopped, looked around, and noticed he was standing right next to a row of headstones. Then, out of nowhere, a voice started speaking to him, calling itself Tyler. But here's the thing, nobody was there. The voice was coming from nowhere, yet everywhere. Chris quickly pulled out his phone and started recording. And this is what he captured. Watch closely. First, watch this video carefully. You see that thing? Floating in the sky. Now the question is, what is it? A ghost? A UFO? Something else? Tell me what you think in the comments. Camping at night. Sounds exciting, right? But before you set up your tent, you should ask yourself one question. What really happened?
I still don't understand this video. Is it real footage or something else? But how can this even be possible? You can clearly see this man's soul leaves his body and then goes right back inside. And the person who tries to help him, he gets so terrified, he runs away from the scene. Is it just wild animals or something much darker? This story comes from Salem, Massachusetts. After escaping from jail, a man named George ran deep into the forest. Police fired shots, and he was badly wounded. But after that night, his name never showed up in any crime reports. Nothing. When investigators questioned his family, they revealed that George hadn't returned home since going to jail, already more than a year ago. Exactly 6 months later, people who went into the same woods captured this chilling footage on camera. Now the real question is, was that George or his ghost? Every night, a woman would wait at home for her husband to return from work. His job was far out in the fields, miles away from their house. One night, when he didn't come home on time, she grew worried and went out looking for him. When she reached the fields, she saw her husband lying unconscious on the ground. She cried out for help, and the neighbors rushed over. But the people believed something else. They thought a witch was roaming at night, feeding on human blood. Without hesitation, they turned on her, accusing her of dark things. The next morning, both husband and wife were found dead, their bodies thrown into a deep pit. The villagers buried them right there, without a second thought. But what no one realized was this. While carrying her husband, the wife had slipped into the pit herself, and she was buried alive. Since then, people claim they've seen her spirit wandering that exact spot. And just days ago, a tourist captured chilling footage on their phone. She had just moved into her new house. At first, it was little things. Objects moving on their own, lights flickering on and off. She thought it was just an electricity problem. Nothing serious. So she ignored it. But within a few days, things got worse. It was as if the entire house had come alive, and it didn't want her to leave. Watch this video. And if you want me to reveal the terrifying story behind it, drop a comment below.
I've got plenty more videos and stories like this waiting in my library. If you want me to make more on them, show your support in the comments. And hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next mysterious video.